The Imagine Cup
is the world's
premier
student
technology competition. Imagine Cup, New Zealand.
I think the single biggest challenge is attracting the best people into the industry.
I think the biggest challenge we have is potential skills shortage.
There's a perception that we sit in grey cubicles banging out code and we don't talk to each other, and it couldn't be further from the truth.
Most of the jobs in the industry are working with people, working with organisations to solve their problems.
I think the IT industry needs leaders in it to break that picture.
So I think our challenge and our opportunity is to actually engage early with universities and schools to really change the perception.
What I loved about the Imagine Cup was the fact that you're taking students and taking them through the whole entrepreneurial process, from concept through to design, through to pilot, through to execution, through to presentation.
I think the Imagine Cup does a wonderful job of breaking the stereotype. It's a very strong way to build bridges between industry and students.
It gets people thinking about innovation and entrepreneurship very, very early.
Students can focus on the outcomes, so actually understand the business problem, which is the real world.
To get them working under pressure in a team is enormously character building.
And so I think what the Imagine Cup can do is can inspire students into this industry.
And we believe it's the best thing we can do for the next generation of Kiwis who are going to drive the ICT industry and the economy forward.
It never ceases to amaze me how many incredibly smart people we have here in New Zealand.
And I have to say, for me, it was one of the most inspirational events that I've attended since I've been in this role.
I'm just amazed at the effort that Microsoft put into the Imagine Cup. And every year that I turn up and watch what's actually happening in the Imagine Cup, I'm more and more impressed.
And just seeing the passion and the dedication that these students have put into these projects.
I love that it gave me an excuse to generate ideas.
I wanted to make a name for myself, and creating something that could make a difference. Well, that was definitely the biggest reward.
Microsoft's commitment to bringing students from education into business is amazing.
So in the last 3 years we've had over 1,000 students participate here in New Zealand in the Imagine Cup. We've provided those students with software to help them get up and running and build the amazing projects that they've built.
Yes, I would recommend Imagine Cup to industry professionals and students, because it's a way of unleashing the creativity of young people and the industries that they work with, and looking at all the possibilities of ICT that many people just haven't thought of yet.
The approach of the entire IT sector, as well as academia, as well as the country as a whole, coming together to promote entrepreneurship. And that can only be good for New Zealand.
Imagine Cup, New Zealand.